Let's go.
Hello, everyone.
Fucking Tony.
Let me just start this off by saying I fucking hate you, Tony.
Thank you.
It took us like 30 minutes straight to try and get this damn thing started.
You mean 4?
Put your phone away.
Sometimes a man's got to play Hearthstone. It's dangerous now.
Sometimes you do.
Tony's being difficult.
Everything changed when it came out on the iPhone.
It did.
When-
My whole life was changed. It still has changed. It's right now changed.
Clearly, it has changed.
Yeah, it's
because you're not.
Put
this
it
entire
down,
podcast
Tony.
is
I'm
changing.
Still talking.
Your arena deck sucks.
It does suck. I got the worst draw.
I built it for you.
And it sucks.
Yeah, not to
This is
mention
gonna be
Bobby had to
difficult.
help you with all of
He didn't have
your.
to help me with it. I got the worst draw. I was going to suck anyway.
Speaking of video games,
Speaking of.
Yeah, something that I'm actually interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's that?
It's,
Is.
You just gave me this look like.
I didn't know if I should do the Mortal Kombat thing.
You can. Yeah.
What Mortal Kombat?
I was gonna do that. I did it last time on the one
Techno.
episode. But yeah,
Mortal
MKX.
Kombat.
MKX. I have a gripe.
Okay,
Me
let's
too.
start with a gripe. Your first gripe about MKX.
The crypt.
What?
I really hate how you don't know what you're gonna get out of the crypt, and like every time you buy something, and it all costs a lot of coins.
It
And
does,
those
but now there's
coins
like all
don't
this
come
stuff
quick.
that you can unlock to get everything free. Like you can unlock everything.
I haven't
Well, for
gotten
how
that
much
far
money,
yet.
though?
No, I think there's someone that there's a way to get everything for free.
They you get like Game Shark and put it on there.
Yes, exactly. There's a new Game Shark they brought
For
out
Xbox
just
One. Who
just
knew?
for Mortal Kombat.
You're using Game
That's
Genie, bro.
Yeah.
Game Genie motherfucker.
I used to use the
Put it-
shit
but it's a
out
great
of those
game.
Put
games.
it in the you put it in the where the microphone or the headset goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
That's
sense.
interesting.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's just it makes the controller 6 times bigger.
So if that's your only gripe is the crypt, then
It really is because I love it. I think
that's
it's a
what I'm
great
saying.
game.
Yeah, it is. So if that's not even that's not really a gripe. I don't know. I like the mystery of it. I like the mystery of the crypt. I know you have to spend a shitload of coins on stuff.
Oh, that wolf thing happened to me too.
Yup, that scared the fuck out of me.
What wolf thing?
There's-
I haven't gotten that far in this game
There's
yet.
animals in the crypt.
Like you
Okay.
turn it, you move. It's very like, you
Yeah.
can only move in
It's-
like one direction. Then you turn and
Yeah.
have to go again.
Yeah.
So you turn and all of a sudden a wolf just like leaps at you and it's like,
Like,
and
Jesus,
it's like hit X. And
yeah.
I was
I-
just like shit and like didn't hit the right button.
I literally almost dropped my controller. Because
That's
like you
awesome.
said, you just like turn left, turn right, go forward. Like it's not like there's no fluid movement. It's just like I literally just like turn right and just like
Wolf.
yeah.
The only thing, it's just like the X button appears on your screen, and
Yeah.
if you don't see it in time, and it's like not where you look. And there's a wolf leaping at
So
you.
it's,
like
set
really
up for you
quiet.
to
But
definitely
nothing
not.
happens. I pushed the wrong button, and it was just like, you survived a predator encounter. Here's an achievement. I was like, great.
Because you press every button at the same time.
Just slap the controller.
But the game, I mean, it's a fighting game, and so who really gives a shit about the crypt?
No,
It's a great fighting game, and
Yeah.
I am obsessed with Cassie Cage's X-Ray attack.
I don't know that one.
After I
What's
saw
the-
you post it on your
haven't seen
Facebook, I really want to.
Which one is it? What is hers?
She drops down and punches you in the nuts, and it X-rays your ball sack, exploding.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Then she whips her pistols out and hits you with the butt ends of her pistol on either side of your face. Then she
I've
spins
seen
them
that.
around and shoots you in the eyes.
Maybe I've only seen that because they didn't release the nuts like.
I showed
online
it
of,
to you
like-
the
Yeah.
other night when we were playing.
The nut? You didn't show me that. You didn't show me that.
I thought I did.
Mm-mm. But is
What
it?
do you
You
I
showed
mean,
your
Raiden's-
actual nuts.
Raiden's X-ray, I think, is my favorite. The one where he shoots you into the fucking sky.
Yeah,
And then just comes down. Doesn't he like do like the back break?
yeah.
on the knee?
He breaks your spine, and then what I like a lot about that is that after you do that and like half the health bar goes down, they just pop right up and they're fine.
Yeah, it's kind of weak.
That
I
is
like
one
to do, I
thing
like to
that's
do them
weird.
to kill the person. So
Yeah.
it makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
like,
That is
like it
one
worked.
Weird, yeah, one weird element there.
But it's great. There's a lot of depth in that game. Like,
There's a lot to
lot
it
of
than just
replayability.
more than just fighting. Like
The
I
most
know it's all fighting,
violent
but, like,
game.
Tony, have you played it
Ever.
yet?
I have a problem with it.
That you haven't played it?
I'm not good at it yet.
Yeah, that's
is-
my problem too.
I'm pretty good at it.
Bobby's good. Yeah, Bobby. Beat
I don't
me.
understand
Have
the
you been playing it
combo.
nonstop, Bobby?
Not really. I mean, I play it a lot, but
You just kind of have a natural.
Here's
my fighting games are my jam.
Okay, that's
Here's
probably
the
why.
thing.
They
Like-
never really been my
Marvel versus Capcom 2 and like Street Fighter and all
right.
that.
So
I mean,
so you're used to
stuff.
that fast button smashing
See, they're- well,
combo
and I've
combo
always been a
breaker.
Sub-Zero guy. I know it sucks to say Scorpion's like the heavy favorite, but he's really fucking good.
He's really fucking good.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sub-Zero is still my guy, but
That's who I've been
there's a
playing
whole
as.
group, and there's like eight new characters, and like I like Cassie Cage. I haven't played Jaquie Briggs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I like Cassie. I like I don't like Kotal Khan,
Kodokan does suck.
but you got like Aaron Black,
I
and
like
you
Aaron
got
Black.
Aaron
Yeah.
Black's cool.
who's the Takeda's really good, and I like Kunjin.
It's all like it
All
all comes
those
down
guys
to
are
I think
cool.
just because I haven't tried everyone yet, so I want to like.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
have some fighters that I really like playing with. Like I like Ermac and Scorpion.
Yeah.
I actually
I
haven't
like-
played Ermac yet.
Kenshi.
Bad.
But, like,
Kenshi's cool.
It's weird, like, because you have to figure out what, there's 3 different fighting styles, and some of them just I don't like. Like some of them I don't
Yeah.
like. And some
There's
of
a
them
yeah.
others, and, like,
There's a lot to it.
Yeah, because I played Kenshi as shit, I can't remember the name of it, but the one where he like can grab you and toss you with his
Yeah,
telekinesis.
and his,
and I
yeah,
did
his
not
eyes
like,
are blue. I like that one.
I
Yeah.
didn't like that one.
I like that guy too.
Yeah.
because he just doesn't. I didn't have any like the range that I like.
Yeah.
I like to be able to get you from like cross the board really quick.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what
Rating's
like.
good for that.
That's another
Yeah.
thing is I think I don't know if you were about to say this, but like I want to learn like combos because like
Yeah.
that's like it's
Well-
not that it's a hard game, but like
Well, when me and Tony were playing it, that's like all we were just like, all right, let's look at the list. Let's
yeah.
go through the list. Okay.
Right.
Right X, Y, Y, B, X, Y.
They don't show you.
All
the
right,
real
yeah, I could do that
combos.
in no time.
Well, not the legit combos like
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
have to like literally.
My
like,
problem
do.
is I can't do them. Like I don't understand why it doesn't work. Because I'll have like there's one I was trying to do with Aaron Black. He like punches you twice and then he throws this little like thing at you on the ground to hit you up.
Yeah.
But instead of like punching you and throwing it all at once, he'll punch you and then I'll just stop for a second and then throw it. I'm
yeah.
like, you need to do
The
this
continuous.
continuously.
Yes. That's what I mean. The
And I'm-
continuous combos.
It
where
doesn't
you can't-
happen. I'm just like punch, stop, and then I'm like, God damn it!
what do I do now?
Do it now.
What's next?
He doesn't want to
Aaron
throw
Black
it at the
is
right
awesome.
time. He
Yeah.
is.
But I feel like he's like amazing if you can really get
Yeah.
him down like really well. Like
Yeah. And Reptile, I'm not good with Reptile, but he's
I haven't
he's
played.
awesome.
I feel like him.
He
like,
looks
I
cool
play
as
with
shit.
him because like I
If you
always
can
loved
play with
Reptile,
his
but
like play with him while you're really
that's
good.
what I mean. Like I tried him and I'm not that great at the game yet. Like
Yeah.
I'm just okay. But I feel like if he's
gotta
one of
put
those
work.
characters that you have to just like.
Yeah.
Work on him.
What about? I thought Smoke was supposed to be in this.
Well, I thought so. Well, maybe he will be,
probably
but
be
I mean he's in the
DLC.
story.
I'm hoping he will be because
He
I
looks
like
badass
Smoke
in the
too.
story.
Yeah.
He'll probably be DLC or maybe if
Something
you beat
like
the
that,
game,
yeah.
you get him.
You guys did the DLCs, right? Like, did you like
Well,
all
I
the
have the combat
skins?
pack,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what.
not
Yeah.
getting
released
anybody
yet.
yet.
Jason's releasing soon. Oh my god! You know what I read yesterday?
Oh yeah, this is sweet.
I,
That's
I think I know what you're gonna say.
I don't.
The Predator pack that's coming out.
Never mind.
Wait for it.
It's got the Predator,
Yeah.
and then it has a skin for Johnny Cage where he looks like a commando. So I'm hoping it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I really am.
That's
That's
awesome.
sweet.
and the reason I think they also give you an infrared Scorpion.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But the
I didn't know all
reason
this.
I think it should be Arnold Schwarzenegger is because they give you a skin for Jax that makes you Carl Weathers from Predator.
That's
okay.
awesome.
That would
Yeah.
make
And
a
I'm into
lot of
it.
sense.
Isn't
I'm
that
really into
awesome?
it.
That's
That rules.
sweet.
I didn't know any of that. I knew you got.
I
Like,
didn't know that
the
either.
combat pack because I bought it. I knew you got the. I knew you got like the 4 characters, and then some skins, like
Right,
some new
right.
skins.
But they're
I didn't
staggering
know.
the releases. Like Jason's
Yeah.
gonna come out.
That
and then,
that
like,
sucks. Like
it
Yeah,
does
like
suck.
every 2 weeks.
Because you
something
paid wasn't
the
that
next
30
thing.
bucks for
30
the combat
bucks.
pack?
Yeah,
And I
you would-
literally-
you would hope to get that all at once, but
I
you
know,
fucking
and I
don't.
went home and I like I got it from GameStop and I put in the code
Right.
and it's like okay installing. And I was like, where the fuck are my characters? I literally like was like, what's?
Did you
maybe
have a
I
little
did,
bit of a
I entered
panic
it
attack?
twice. I was like, maybe I didn't do it right. And then it was
Maybe I
like
didn't turn
already
this on, right?
installed, and I'm like, well, it's not because I don't have anything. Like I
That
literally, I
sucks.
thought they were all.
You kept going to the My Games and apps, and you're like, okay, there's
did.
got to be a second window getting ready to
And
start
the only
up that
thing that you
installs.
got right away was like the Shinnok samurai suit. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
You
even
gotta
fucking.
beat story mode to get Shinnok.
Yeah. So again, nothing's
But that was a yeah. I thought that was a little ridiculous.
Such a little bitch too. Like, remember he debut in like Mortal Kombat 4, and I was like, where the
Yeah, I
fuck
think
is
it was-
Shao Kahn?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just like I was so confused. Like I texted PJ and I was just like, "Hey," because he got it the day off too. I was just
Yeah.
like, "Do you have your do you have the combat pack? I was like, because I'm not seeing anybody.
It's like no one. Did you start doing your research online? Like,
I
where
did.
the fuck's the combat pack?
And then come to find out that they're just like guys, like staggered release.
I thought it was
even,
ridiculous.
Not even
Like,
like
you
all
would-
at once.
yeah.
Still, just like
Yeah.
okay, here's Jason. Okay, wait another 3 or 4 weeks
Yeah.
for Predator, and
So lame.
It is.
only because why I just don't get. Like I don't mind waiting, but don't
See, here's
let me
the thing.
pay for this and then.
When I
Yeah.
picked up my game, they asked me if I wanted to add that on, and I was like, and I knew at that point, it was like every 2 or 3 weeks a new thing. I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
If
wait.
if I would have
You
known that,
know?
I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't you just wait until they all come out and then get it?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
get
that's
them all at once?
that's
That's what I mean.
That's what I'm
That-
gonna try and
yeah.
do.
Because
Just
I
wait
don't-
for all that.
I know they're trying to like drag out the life of the game, but I hate it. Like,
It's well, you could also
when you're paying real money for extra characters
Yeah.
instead. Like I liked it a lot better when you just had to like beat the game with everybody to unlock
Exactly.
different characters.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
don't
It made it more fun that way too.
charge us and then
not give it to us.
A new challenger approaching. It's fucking Jason with
Yeah,
his machete.
right?
Like, all right. I can't wait to see their X-rays.
Oh,
Like
God, I
Jason
can
and
only
Predator.
imagine.
Oh my god.
Predators is gonna be amazing. I can't
I
wait.
think so too.
Jason's is probably gonna be good.
Yeah. I
You
hope
know the
it's-
Predator's fatality is gonna be either ripping your spinal column out or blowing you up with his fucking
His little
plasma shoulder
his
cannon.
shoulder
Yeah.
shoulder cannon.
That would be sweet.
Or the Danny Glover disc. But they like already have the Predator disc in the game because when the Lin Kuei faction won, they got this new fatality where you like throw a discus, like a frozen disc at someone,
Really?
and it hits you in the face and explodes your head.
Ooh. And then you get right back up and keep fighting.
Yeah.
Right?
Fatality.
Look, I'm okay. The fatalities are
Fatality.
pretty sweet too.
God, if they brought those back, that'd be sweet.
They need to bring
Friendships are
back
so
the
fucking
babalities.
stupid.
Yeah, that's what babe alleys, animalities.
All of them.
Yeah.
Animalities.
Maybe
were
they
awesome.
will. Shit.
Animalities would be sweet.
You never know. They might.
I always used to love was it Liu Kang's?
The T-Rex.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
wait.
I mean the
Oh,
dragon.
the dragon,
Who
yeah.
was the T-Rex?
No one turned into a T-Rex.
Yes,
No,
huh?
that was.
Maybe
Yes,
in
huh?
like
I don't remember
Tekken.
T-Rex.
No, there was
That's
a T-Rex.
Maybe like Jax or something.
No, I
don't
think it was
know.
Striker.
Are you
Like-
sure that's not Killer Instinct?
yeah.
No,
that-
I'm telling you, there was someone.
dinosaurs have no place in the Mortal Kombat universe.
Neither do all the other animals that they turned into.
It's not your dream.
It's not
Garrett.
canon,
just
bro.
Wasn't
Bro.
someone a cheetah? Like that doesn't have anything.
No, no one was a cheetah.
Someone was like a tiger or something.
You are thinking of a different franchise.
No, I'm fucking not.
We can look
You're
it
thinking,
up.
are you thinking
Someone
of
look it
Mobile
up.
Suit
Tony,
Gundam?
take care of this.
Mobile Suit Gundam.
You're thinking of Beast Wars.
You're thinking of Animorphs.
You're thinking of the television show Beast Wars.
Animorphs. yeah.
Animorphs, yeah.
Hey, don't knock the Animorphs.
I'm
I
not.
never will.
R.I.P. Rachel.
But while Tony's looking this up,
Yeah,
I
please
do
look
like
that up. We got to figure it out.
how much there is to this game, and I think that's
Yeah.
what makes it really.
I think
great.
right off the bat, there's great characters,
yeah,
and then you got
but
more to look forward to.
the story mode. I think that's really cool how they incorporate the fighting and the.
I thought that was really cool too. How because when me and Tony were playing, we were just like testing out like different characters. Like we did, I think like Sub-Zero and like Aaron Black or something, and like that alone had like its own like interaction at the very beginning, like before you start fighting. You know,
Yeah.
I thought that was. I think that's a really cool.
It's weird, like
I think that's really
that you
awesome.
have to fight whoever you're, is at that point in the story. It was like, God, I want to fight as Johnny Cage, but then you kind of like learn
like,
how to fight as
oh,
Johnny Cage.
this-
Like, not that bad.
This isn't that bad.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the story was just going to be cutscenes mixed with fights, so I was just
yeah,
like
you told me
skipping
this.
through cutscenes, trying to get to like the meat of the story. Next
so
thing you know, it's like
confused.
chapter 2. I was like, oh shit.
I gotta start this over now.
Now you're Kano.
I didn't even know until like I don't know. I was pretty far into the game before I even realized that Kotal Khan was like the emperor of Outworld.
He's like, how did I get here?
Like, basically, that really sucked. Kotal Khan, like leading up to the game, he looked like such a cool
Looks
character,
awesome,
and
yeah.
maybe he's really great when you get to learn him a little bit better. And I haven't played as him much, but
There's that one move.
He's just all of even his other classes, a lot of moves. I'm like, what did that do?
Like you raise up, like or bring down the sunbeam. It didn't do anything for me. Like I thought someone would like walk into it and they'd like get burned or
Yeah.
something.
you
But
should Google him.
did you
What
find
do
it,
you-
Tony?
what do you got, Tony?
You
Okay.
are correct. Striker turned into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Boom!
Who did?
Striker.
Oh, Striker. Okay.
And
Suck it.
Where did a
Suck
special?
it.
Where did like a
Suck
fucking
it.
SWAT team guy
Yeah.
learn that?
Kung Lao turns into a cheetah.
Bam! You can fucking.
And there was
eat
I
it.
think there's a lion too. Somewhere.
Nightwolf turned into a wolf. I'm pretty sure.
Cyrax turned into a shark.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I remember that.
I never saw any of that.
Ermac turned into
I
a
don't remember.
frog.
I don't remember these.
Jax
Yeah.
turned into
Wait,
a
and
lion.
which wait?
You
wow.
can fuck off.
Oh, these are the animalities. Okay.
Yeah, these are
the
animalities.
What do you think
this
I was
is
talking
Mortal
about?
Kombat 4.
The
I don't know.
Baydalities.
You were doubting me about my animalities.
Bestiality.
It's like a cheetah, a skunk,
Who was the skunk?
Who the fuck's?
Melina.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
what a bit.
She's come a long way now that
Yeah,
she's
she
the
has.
fucking leader of the rebellion.
Good for her. From
And
skunk to
they gave her
rebellion leader.
lips.
From
There's an
skunk
anteater. Do you remember the anteater?
What?
That's
No, I
funny.
Oh, I do remember the
Noob
anteater.
Saibot.
I don't remember that one either.
Noob was the anteater?
Yeah, he sucks the opponent into his snout.
Sweet.
And that's it. And then he
Raiden was
shits
an
him out.
electrical eel.
Noob would
So,
be cool if they brought Noob back too.
Who was that?
Noob if they brought Noob back.
Oh yeah.
So good.
All black.
They might as well just bring just everyone.
I feel like they still
They
will
could.
have more characters after
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
combat pack.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
no
if they
point in
took
them
it up to,
like working on the
who's
next
another
one.
like dream character to have, like Jason and Predator? Who's another like iconic character we could have in there?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I wish I would have
And
thought
I don't
of
want
that
like
prior.
I'm not talking like Michael Myers or anything.
Yeah,
stupid.
you're-
They've already
No.
done Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger.
We can make this interesting.
Well, do you know what would be cool?
Leatherface would be pretty sweet.
They talked.
Yeah.
There was rumors that Spawn was going to be in it
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
because
I feel like he'd be OP as shit.
yeah,
good.
and there was rumors because Todd McFarlane gave WB the rights to use Spawn, and I guess it never came out for what it was actually for or what it's going to be
Right.
for. Maybe it still is. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Like
I
maybe
just thought that
not
would be a
yet.
sweet element
Yeah.
to put in that game. Would be
Yeah.
Spawn.
That's a good question. What about like Swamp Thing?
Oh, that'd be badass.
That would be cool.
Right?
Yeah,
I like to see the
Like a
interactions
dark
there.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they could. I guess
Batman
They
would have been
could
sick
because they
back
did
in the
that-
day
Yeah.
if it was like
Well, they-
dark and like fucked up Batman.
they did.
DC versus Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
I mean that wasn't great, but
Right.
All you had to do was be the Flash. Easiest thing in the world.
yeah, can you just like run from?
Yeah, you just
side to
run
side?
back, just make him spin around, and then just like do a super combo, say repeat. So easy to beat everyone. Although, remember Superman's special attack? He like literally uppercutted you out of the fucking atmosphere
That's awesome.
and like picked you up and slammed you into the ground from space.
Oh god,
Yeah, but that's
that
not an
game.
instant
I did
kill. I
like
don't
when
know
they
what it is.
introduced like the stages like that. You uppercut somebody like up through the roof into another part of the stage.
Yeah,
and
the
you start fighting
Yeah.
there.
interactive
And then the
levels stuff.
the Joker special move, you just spin around with a gun and just like the flag would come out and said bang on it.
Oh my god.
Did you
That's a
see-
good question. I like that. I like that.
What? Who? How many other? What other?
Yeah, like what
characters?
other characters?
Yeah.
Well, so many other
Just anything.
games have done that too. Like
Turtles?
Soul Calibur, they did
Huh?
the Star Wars.
Looking at both your shirts, the turtle.
The
Yeah,
turtle.
but
One of the
they-
turtle.
What, Bobby?
The Soul Calibur Star Wars was not.
No, I'm just
What
saying,
I
but like
wanted
other
to
people,
do. Oh, yeah.
like
Good.
Yeah.
It's not what I wanted it to be.
No.
other people, other fighting games have done that. So
Yeah.
it's
One
like-
day they're gonna figure out how to do a full-on lightsaber combat game, and it's going to be incredible. And every
Wasn't
time you think they do or they figured it out, it's not what you want it to be. But one day,
it would be sweet if they did have an awesome Turtles game. I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Jedi Power Battles was fucking awesome, but that's not like a
that was
fighting game like that. But it
not
was
a very
awesome.
good game.
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
that was I fucking
I
loved
liked
that
the
game.
Great.
game.
Great
Oh, only
game.
because of the movie. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean all those episode 1 time.
Right.
The episode
makes
3
sense.
game wasn't that bad, but
you know.
it passed one player. Nothing for it.
Do you remember? Okay. Do you remember the Ninja Turtles game, the fighting game on Sega?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
there was a fighting mode in Turtles in Time too.
yeah, there was. I forgot about that though.
Well, they did have that little that like smash them up fucking
Yeah, they tried
Ninja
to
Turtles
Smash
game. They
Brothers
tried to
Ninja
do
Turtles.
that, but that didn't really work
I never
out.
played it, but I only saw a
It-
video play of it.
You could do yourself a favor and not.
Just never do.
I don't
Never
even
play
think
it.
Just
I played
don't
the
do
Sega
that.
one.
You didn't play the Sega one?
I don't think so.
It had like the
I don't
side
think I
profile.
did. I know what
of,
he's
like,
talking
the
about
face,
though.
like on the disc. It was like Tournament Fighters or something. I think. Right?
Yeah, oh,
No, I'll never
a
played
long
that.
time ago.
You're going back a long time.
Oh, I know,
so,
I know.
yeah.
I mean,
But
the only,
you
I
just
played
brought
like
it
the
into my head
first and the
'cause-
second
Right.
one on Nintendo. They were great, but
Yeah.
they weren't like fighter games like that. They were just like a role playing game, just walking around doing stuff.
Now I'm trying to think of other fucking characters.
I can see you. I'm watching
thinking
you.
about-
I'm literally like the wheels are turning right
Remember,
now.
the Star Wars fighting game for PlayStation.
I don't think
It was
I
called like
so.
Masters of Terra Kasai or something ridiculous.
I don't
No,
think
I don't
so.
think
It was like Luke Skywalker hitting you with a lightsaber, and people were just like, "Oh!" Like Han Solo would block Luke Skywalker's lightsaber with like his elbow.
God.
It was so obnoxious. I played the shit
Just
out
as
of that game.
unrealistic as the
Well-
X-rays.
They've had a lot of bad Star Wars games.
Yeah, they did. Well,
Pod
I mean,
racer.
speaking of that, like I would like to see Darth Vader in MKX.
He was
I
in
think
Soul
he would be-
Calibur, wasn't he? Or was it just
yeah,
Yoda?
he
I
was
think
in
that
Soul
would be
He
cool.
was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if
No,
they-
I mean like to see like an X-ray or a
Yeah.
fatality
Oh,
from him.
yeah.
I would just like to
Would
see
be
him
cool as
levitate
shit.
you
Better
into the
handle
air
that.
and,
And-
smash your organs. Just
Just
forward.
crush your insides through the X-ray.
Yeah.
That would
that
be
would
sweet.
be sweet. Just the Force.
Like
He's
just that. Like,
Yeah.
see you. You're dead.
Since we're on the topic,
Boom, you're dead.
segue.
how about that trailer, you guys,
Number 2.
Which
two.
trailer?
for Star Wars?
Which Star Wars? You got
He's
the
talking
first
about
trailer,
the movie and fucking
the
Battlefront.
second movie
Here,
trailer.
Tony.
There's the Rogue One trailer. There's the Battlefront trailer.
This is why I hate him. All of them.
all of
the
them.
above.
All of them. Yay!
Yes.
But
Well,
the
which one do you
that
want to
matters
talk
the
about?
most.
Which one do you want to talk about first?
Well, the Battlefront trailer I wasn't really impressed with.
Really?
I mean,
I
it
liked
looked
it.
cool, but it was.
It
I
looks
was just
cool.
like,
I'm
it
waiting
looks
for a
like,
more gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Was there
looks
not?
like
Yeah,
old
there
Battlefront.
wasn't enough there. It looked more like
Yeah.
a
It
cinematic
looks like
trailer. Than,
Battlefield with Star Wars. Skin.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what it's supposed to be.
But it looks like they're gonna have like so many elements to it, like with the. I guess you can like fly and be different characters. You know, it's not just gonna be like
Yeah.
one. Like
'Cause
one.
the last time
one
I
thing
played the
to it.
Battlefront game, it was very. It was cool, but it was
Right.
you know it didn't have a lot of longevity, and
I think this one they're gonna do a bit better, hopefully.
I just wanted to
seems
have
like it.
60 on 60
Oh yeah,
internet.
dude.
I mean,
Star
that would be
Wars
That's why I
awesome.
think
Yeah.
they're
like a
doing it
straight
like
up war, a
Battlefield.
galactic war.
I think
Yeah.
they're doing it like Battlefield
that.
because of that, so they can have so many people.
I
I
would
like-
be into that.
I like that.
Yeah, if they went that route, then it'd pique
I'm
my
gonna
interest
play it.
more.
I'll definitely be playing it.
Just the clusterfuck of people going at it.
Will you be twitching it?
Duh.
Duh.
Be on the Twitch.
Lay duh
Sony Tantoni.
on the Twitch.
But I mean, there's more to look forward to, I guess, with it. Hopefully, with
The
that
Rogue
with that
One
trailer.
trailer.
Yeah, let's talk
Well,
about that for a second.
Even though I saw it, it was blurry and
Yeah,
That's
it was blurry.
that's what I was gonna say.
Whatever.
When you sent it or
I
like
loved
posted
it,
us, and
though.
I was like, "Wait, what's going on there?" Because
right.
I couldn't really tell. And then
It's
you're
like-
like, you're like, it's the
it's a camera like panning over a canyon, and then it like looks up and sees the Death Star, and it's just
well. Once I like actually,
it was just really simple,
and
and it,
looked
it the movie's gonna be about stealing the original
Yeah.
Death Star point.
Yeah.
It's gonna fill between episode 3 and 4. which is
So-
gonna be-
Awesome.
I thought it was a really great way to just kind of establish what is going to be the goal of the movie without even saying anything about it, and also
Yeah.
just the oppressiveness of how big it was in the sky, and like
Mhm.
yeah.
imagine looking out your window and just seeing like a fucking planet-sized super weapon just like hovering on the horizon.
Yeah.
About
It
to
was
blow
just,
up your
it's very
planet.
really imposing. It was
I would
kind of
probably
an iconic
move away
image.
from that planet.
Yeah, you have to leave that planet instantly.
Yeah, and something I've really liked about all the Star Wars stuff coming out is that there's a lot of like really great iconography coming out of just the two trailers we've seen. Like that shot of the Death Star on the horizon is
Yeah.
instantly iconic and like a wow, like just kind of
Like that right there could be a movie
Wow.
poster.
because
yeah,
the-
exactly.
they're
And
doing
in
it right,
the, in
that's
the
why.
trailer with when the opening shot of the trailer with you got the speeder in the distance and you see the little X-wing and then it just kind of goes up to this crash Star Destroyer and that's an
Yeah.
instantly iconic image.
That's
Yeah.
my background on my computer right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
There you
Good
go.
call.
And it also, if you watch the first trailer for episode 1, it's almost like the exact opposite. It's a Star Destroyer in space at like the same angle kind of coming over. It's almost like an exact flip of that shot
Huh.
with it
Sweet.
crashed on the planet. They're just doing so much right.
That's
Yeah,
yeah,
they are.
exactly.
There's
That's why-
nothing wrong that they're doing. So
No.
I know most of us. Tony, did you watch the? Were you streaming when they were doing the celebration, the Star Wars celebration, or watching the stream? I mean,
I didn't see that. I wanted
yeah.
to.
I almost
I've been
forgot
meaning to
about
watch
it
that.
until
Yeah, I forgot
until
about
Bobby sent all of us a text about it.
I forgot.
and
Yeah, we were at work.
I
watching
immediately
it.
Me
like
and
put it
Garrett were
on,
at
and
work
I'm
just-
really glad I did.
I need to
Yeah.
watch.
J.J. Abrams is on.
I need to watch.
Me and
YouTube
Garrett had
videos.
work to do. There were people, weren't there people like
Yes.
recording in the studio, and me and Garrett were sitting, like Garrett standing behind my chair for like 20 minutes watching the Star
You're like,
Wars
don't
stream.
talk.
We're like, BB-8 just rolled out on stage, and it's fucking magical. So
It
we're
just
out for the day.
progressively kept getting better. It
I
was just
swear to
like,
God,
and let's bring
my
out-
jaw dropped when BB-8.
That was my
came out
that was
when
my
he
favorite
rolled
part
out.
of it.
I
I
need to
mean,
watch that. I'm so sad. I
besides the
haven't yet.
trailer,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like that blew my fucking
That
mind.
yeah, that got me just as excited as the trailer did.
Because you
It was
see
like a magic trick. Like
Yeah.
it was
I didn't
seamless.
understand it.
you see
It
it in the
was
trailer. You're
amazing.
like, oh, that's cool. Like
I didn't even
someone's-
think it was
yeah.
real at
Just a
first in the
little
trailer. I
baby.
thought it was just
I
I
assumed
thought it
if
was
they even built
CGI.
it would be either. I figured it would be CGI, but even if they built it,
Yeah.
I figured it'd be a guy like with a remote control, and I didn't think the head
Exactly.
would be like move
No.
independently
Yeah.
like
I
that.
didn't think it would either.
That's what blew my mind. How the head
unreal. Like when they brought out R2D2 first, and they were like talking to the two guys, and then like, oh wait, like they were literally getting ready to go on to like the next guest kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh well, actually we got one more thing we wanted to show you,
Right.
and they fucking rolled out BB-8.
literally rolled him out.
Like he was just like,
And he did circles around R2.
they see
Yeah,
me
he did.
rolling.
That's awesome.
And his voice was cute too.
It really was.
They see me roll.
FIFA.
I'm waiting
Well,
for
didn't you
that.
say that they were like
I'm
trying to
telling
make
you,
it
it's
that
gonna
like
come.
him and R2 like had beef?
We can make it.
Yeah,
we
they
can
were
make
like
it
they had like a
ourselves,
little
by the
friendly
way.
rivalry.
Yeah.
We can make it.
It was cute.
I mean, like I think I might have told Garrett this or Tony, one of you two. Like that's the way I see it. Like R2 is like the old fans. Like that's their
Yeah.
droid. This like next generation it's gonna be BB-8. That's
Yes.
gonna be like the
Yep.
next.
Oh,
And
I
that's
think BB
droid
is gonna
face,
be
you
a
know.
breakout character.
Yeah,
He's definitely is.
And that's awesome. That
Didn't
it's a
somebody get
character
that?
like that?
Like I think somebody got a tattoo of that already.
Yeah, we
too.
talked about it when we talked about the first
Yeah.
trailer. Bobby's like some idiot. But then again, now we find out
like,
how cool
who's laughing
BB-8
now?
Yeah, you
is.
still don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking cool.
It's like
Although
the-
when
like
Jar, when
everybody's
Jar
like,
Jar
yeah.
Binks like popped up in the trailer, no one was like, "Look how cool that guy is!"
Yeah,
Yeah, and he didn't walk out on fucking stage.
yeah. Like he would have gotten fucking tomatoes
Walks
thrown
on
at him.
stage, Misa Jar Jar, all like, "Get the fuck
Shut
out!"
Who
Like,
this man?
remember the chant that Baltimore did for the Ravens
Oh,
game?
yeah.
Like boom, boom, bullshit. That's what would have happened if Jar Jar would have walked
Yeah.
out.
Oh god! And then someone in the crowd had the new lightsaber built already.
Yeah, well, yeah, people are building their own. I'm
fucking
I saw that too. That was
totally
rad.
gonna get one of those for when they come out for the
It was
FX lightsabers.
sweet.
It was sweet. It looks like it's like in the movie. It looks like the beam itself is like 6 feet
Well,
long.
Fish
Yeah.
is an engineer. We can get him.
Yeah, we can probably get Fish to help sell
build
with
us
it,
one.
like a real one.
Yeah.
I don't
A
want. I
legit
don't want none of that fake fluorescent bulb
plastic.
shit.
Nah.
I want one that's gonna cut through this table.
Exactly. And
I have
arm.
two. I have two of the Force FX lightsabers, the Darth Vader ones. One of them, I found them recently too. The one doesn't work. Well, the batteries are dead, I guess, but the one still works.
Are they the
Nice.
expensive
Like
as shit
15 years
ones?
old. They were like, well, my friend used to work
Like
at Best Buy, so he
$100
got them for me
Yeah.
for like
Nice.
$50 each.
Good call.
Yeah, they're definitely over 100.
We
Yeah.
bought
Legit
them for.
ones.
We
I
shot
want
a
those.
short Star Wars film in high school. That's why I bought them.
I always wanted them, but I
Yeah,
never
the
got
legit
them.
ones are
I
so
think
sick.
Yeah.
I think I might have to get
They're
one.
probably a lot cheaper.
Do like a
now.
cross, you know.
I want to get the
Cross saber kind of deal.
Luke's saber from Jedi, the green one, and
Yeah.
That green one's
Yeah.
sexy.
I always wanted Mace Windu's just because it was purple, but you know, I feel like getting
And because
the
it's Sam
classic
Jackson.
Anakin saber, the blue
Yeah.
Anakin saber. Both of Luke's sabers would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Need
also
those.
going to get
Need
the
'em.
Kylo Ren saber.
I told you someone got a Kylo Ren tattoo. It looks
Really?
badass. Yeah.
Nice.
Even though I mean, we don't really know a
Where'd
whole
you see
lot
that?
about him.
He's an next Jar Jar
On
Binks.
Instagram.
Ooh.
Do you know the tattoo
Holy
artist Nico
shit, these are
Hurtado?
expensive.
I think so.
No.
Like
I
amazing,
think
just
so. Yeah, I
does
think that sounds
like
familiar.
tattoo celebrities and all this amazing stuff. But he did it, and it looks. It's like a side profile. It's like
Yeah.
of his head. It's really cool.
No,
That
I'm
is
not
cool.
getting any of those Force
Um,
Effects lightsabers.
You know that
Why? How much are they coming up for?
Anywhere. Well, there's one. The Anakin blue one is 130. Every other one on here is from anywhere from 200 to 600.
Well, the 130.
That might
that's
be
not
worth it
bad.
still,
On
even if it's
Amazon.
like 2 or 250.
What are you on eBay?
Amazon.
I mean, personally, I don't think 130 is that bad
Or
for a
one-
legit.
I don't
lightsaber.
think
You know, there are
50
websites
for
also
another
you can
one.
go build your own.
Yeah, I'd
Like,
rather
they're
do
not
that.
like officially licensed Star Wars, but you can
No,
like
that's
build your
fine.
own lightsaber and they'll build it and send it to you.
Oh.
Cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, let's do
And
that.
even like the blades and everything, you can do whatever
Let's
you
do
want.
that.
We should.
We
I'll
just
get
make our
customs.
own, and then we can shoot another short film.
yeah.
And have an awesome Jedi
The
duel.
Z saber.
The Zaber.
Zaber.
But you have
Let
to
me
be
go get my
Deadpool.
lightsaber.
You have to walk
I
out.
do-
Zabers.
I do want to talk about Kylo Ren a little bit.
Okay.
Go
Start.
ahead.
Wait,
Go
wait.
ahead.
Can I
Wait a
take
minute.
one time out before that
T.
whole thing takes off?
T. Time out.
When we do the short film,
Oh God.
can you just come out like with like a Jedi hood and all on, and then pull it down, and then just be in your Deadpool costume? And then just
Yes.
Pull out the lightsaber.
I could.
Okay. That's
Like
all.
surprise,
Well, not- you
surprise,
should've
motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker! Exactly.
You
There
shouldn't
go.
have told
I don't
everybody
care.
on the podcast.
Well, no, it'll be.
We'll
fun.
edit that out.
No one
Nobody will
listens
hear
to this anyway.
it. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Go.
Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
Well, all right.
What were we talking about?
That guy.
Kylo Ren. We don't
Yeah, that
know
guy.
who it plays Kylo Ren, but I
Right.
think we can all assume it's Adam Driver at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think it's much of a.
I mean,
stretch.
if you rule out
Because that's really
the other
only,
characters,
Yeah, that's really
then-
the only actor they haven't shown yet.
Well, they haven't
so.
shown anything of Domhnall Gleeson either, but I think we just basically have enough information where we can guess
You could safely
what
assume.
everyone is.
I guess it's not all of it's on IMDb then,
No.
because I haven't checked that, so I don't know.
They
No,
know.
I haven't
They don't-
either.
You don't know who that is, but you don't know who he is. But I want to know who the character is within the context of the movie. Like I have just this. Everything I'm seeing, there's family connections going on for everything, and I really think it's gonna wind up being the Solo kid.
Is Kylo?
Yeah, I really think that, and I think Rey is gonna wind up being connected somehow. And
You think we'll see Kylo Ren's face, like him?
Yes, I think he's going to wear multiple masks in the movie. I don't think that's like the official mask because they say rumor is he's a collector of Sith artifacts,
Right. You've touched on that.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Sweet.
and that mask looks an awful lot like Revan's mask from Knights of the Old Republic. So I don't know. There's a lot of information in that trailer, like just little nuggets
Pieces here and there. Yeah.
that we're starting to be able to put together like a picture of what the movie's going to be. So like plot wise, I think I know like 80% of the movie. Not like what happens to all
Not
the
spoil
characters.
it for
Right,
yourself. or
Not like
anything.
spoilers, but like I know what the movie's
speculating.
about. I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Which is fun to think about.
I'm just very
'Cause then if you're
excited
right,
for
you're
where
like,
it's all
fuck yeah.
going. And Han Solo and Chewie, like you didn't.
How did-
you didn't?
How did you
didn't look at
react
that-
when you heard Harrison Ford's
He put his
voice?
hands up.
I did too.
I
did too.
At that point, I had to like help with actual work, and I was
Oh,
like,
don't be
God damn
you
it!
nerd.
No, I had. And well, I'm not going to tell Bobby to get up. I mean, and I was respectful.
That was very
I
very sweet of you.
respectful. So I didn't see the act. I didn't see it right when they were playing it.
Yeah.
I flipped out a little bit, but when they came up on screen and it's them guns drawn like ready to go, and it didn't look like Harrison Ford pretending to be Han Solo. It was
It
just
was
instantly
Han
Han
Solo.
Yeah, Han Solo, yeah.
And oh my God, my cousin texts me and goes, yeah, really thought Chewbacca would have a little bit more silver in there. And I was just like, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. Like you don't like.
Han Solo and Chewbacca haven't been on screen for 30 years, and you're
Chewbacca
pissed off because Chewbacca doesn't look old enough.
He doesn't have that
And
little
he's a
silver
goddamn
lining.
Wookiee. You don't know how Wookiees
Right?
age. you
I know.
dumb-
If anything, they probably get darker. They're probably born gray.
I mean, we know Wookiees get gray because we've
Yeah.
seen older Wookiees, but you don't know how old that Wookiee
Right.
was.
Yeah.
Chewbacca's.
Chewbacca with a touch of gray.
He could still be in his teens for all we know.
But
We're gonna
I
have
love
Chewbacca
them,
doing those
they
men's
come
hair
up and
commercials.
Chewbacca's got his bowcaster out.
And I like that
That's
he
what I
also
want.
like it's
Oh, yeah.
it's almost like a back-to-back kind of shot
Yes,
too.
it's not
That's
them
what I
standing,
liked
like,
about
front,
it.
like he's
Yeah.
next to him.
He's, like,
it's the
kinda
classic.
off to the
it's
side.
the classic pose.
Yeah.
And
God
Han Solo's
damn it.
got his DL-44
Yeah.
on his hip.
And we
watching
knew
his
like
hand, but-
at some point we were gonna see those two, and like
I was
that
very,
way it was just
I think
like-
that was the one thing that a lot of people were looking forward to.
And
I
what a
think
killer
even in
line.
the first trailer,
especially
too.
because you hear him first, so
Yeah.
that you just
It's
hear
like
Chewie, and then
and
you're
you're
like,
like,
oh my god,
hyperventilating. I need a bag. I need a fucking brown bag.
It was such a great line too.
We're home, and like you goddamn right you are.
and you
I
know
really
that
hope-
it's that effective with just that
Yeah.
little.
That's
word,
what
like that-
made
that's
every
it.
single kid inside every
Like,
one
we
of us
didn't need
come
to
out.
see them in action. We didn't need- just like
They probably
those
could have
two
just
together.
said that without even showing Han and Chewbacca. They should have said Chewie, we're home in Harrison Ford's voice without showing anything.
Yeah.
Could have been pitch black.
Yeah.
I still would have been really excited.
See, like I think
That's all it would have taken for me.
I think Harrison Ford's the star of the movie. Like I think he is the main character of the movie, and then there are the kids who are going to be the main characters in the next film. But I really think Harrison Ford is going to be the bridge,
Really?
and yeah, and I don't think he's going to survive the movie either.
Huh.
Which is because Harrison Ford in Return of the Jedi, he didn't even want to be in it because he wanted to die at the end of the movie. But George Lucas
Yeah.
said, "Dead Han Solo doesn't sell toys." Literally.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
everyone always said that Harrison Ford would never ever sign on to another Star Wars movie unless his character got the death that he wanted. And
He was saying the same thing about Indiana Jones too, wasn't he?
well, now he's saying he wants to do a bunch of Indiana
Yeah,
Jones.
yeah.
But everything.
Age changes your mind, I guess.
You just think about Star
getting in a
Wars,
plane
and you
crash
think
also
about
helps.
how in every first part of a trilogy, in Episode 1 and Episode 4, there is the older character, the mentor character, who kind of brings the younger characters into it, and then at the end dies, and it's Qui-Gon Jinn and it's Obi-Wan.
Just like and
like
Obi-Wan and.
People say it could be Luke, but like they're not gonna kill off Luke in the first movie. He's probably gonna defeat something at the end in heroic sacrifice, whatever. But Han Solo is the one, and everything we've seen about him so far, he's gonna meet the kid. You know, he's gonna be involved in the main mission, and it just looks like it's going in that direction. So it'll be really sad.
I can
if
see
it
that
happens,
happening.
I really hope it doesn't.
I can
honestly.
totally see Harrison Ford, and that's one of the things. If he dies, I'm assuming he's gonna have to get killed by Kylo Ren. And wouldn't that be a hell of a moment with a father confronting his, the son that went astray, and I forgive you before getting cut down by his own son. That would be a hell of a Star Wars moment.
And just like accepting his death, sort of like Obi-Wan did.
Yeah, and
with,
if he steps,
with Darth Vader,
especially if it's like let John Boyega and Daisy Ridley get away, or like. Chewbacca,
like he sacrifices himself.
If him and Chewbacca have a moment and he takes the kid, Chewbacca takes the kids and escapes while Han Solo stops.
It could be like an
villain,
awesome standoff too.
I think it would be like
and
it could way more effective
shootout.
that way.
Instead of like a violent shootout, it's just Han like dropping his gun and just like
just
telling his son that he thinks he's
just
he
stalls
still loves him.
Yeah.
I think like when you see those movies that like you don't want that character to die at all, but it works. Like it makes the movie almost that much better that. Yeah, that person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it would be appropriate to honestly kill Han.
And don't get me wrong,
like if you're gonna take out, there's so many more movies that they're doing. It's like, I mean, are you gonna have Han in every? You're not gonna have Han.
You're not gonna have Han in every.
And there's also opportunity with Rogue One that's back in that timeline. So if you wanted to have Han Solo alive in the series, you could still recast him as a younger guy and have him like he could still be in the universe, just not.
Yeah, no, I think so, but I just think Star Wars is literally back. Like it's not that it ever went anywhere, but this is the new. This is the new Star
times for a while.
There was.
No, I know, but like
1999
it is back in full effect. Like so, I think just like now that it's back, like you said, they have new characters.
There's a lot of new things to be excited about.
Yeah, they're just going. Not that they're going away from the old ones. You know what I mean? But they're still.
Oh yeah.
And don't I'm kind of writing the movie in my head, but I don't know that Han Solo dies. I don't know that Kylo Ren's his son or anything, but it just seems like it would fit very well with what we know Star Wars is, and like what it's all about, like family connection. And it's like, it just would all fit in very nicely.
There's one scene in the second trailer that I'm very, very curious about, and that is who I'm assuming is Luke Skywalker, putting his hand on R2 in what looks like a volcanic atmosphere. What's going on there in that scene?
Like when in that movie is it early?
Is that like the first time you see Luke? And that like when the hand comes up, you immediately know who it is because.
And has he been with R2 or is he?
Has he been with R2 this whole time? And I'm very curious about that because that's the first time you think like. I mean, we're all assuming that it's Luke Skywalker doing the narrative, and then it's like I have it, and he has his hand on R2. It's like, when exactly is Luke Skywalker gonna make his entrance in this movie?
Well, I think you're gonna see him in flashbacks first because I know there's a part where Daisy Ridley and John Boyega meet this alien, and she explains to them what happened, like the story of Luke Skywalker, basically. Like she does the Legend of Luke for them.
Right.
The Legend of Luke.
I think that scene's going to be from there, but I think that Star Destroyer and all that, the rumored plot is Luke is in exile. He exiled himself because some cataclysmic force event happened.
Sort of like what happened with Obi-Wan.
Well, what a lot of people are thinking is that during the Battle of Jakku, or whenever that happened after Return of the Jedi, that Luke went like next level Jedi and pulled those Star Destroyers out of the sky. And that's why they're crashing the planet. And somewhere in there, he realized that, like, holy shit, I'm way too powerful to be, running around in a war. So he, like, exiles himself.
Mm-hmm.
Then the thought is that scene where he like puts his hand down on R2 is just like when he gets to this place where he's gonna be by himself and on his own, and he just kind of like
who else is gonna hang around that kind of atmosphere?
Although it might not be Luke at all in that shot, you hope it is.
That's
but
the
the
thing.
hand is the hand is not the hand. The hand is different.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but doesn't mean he didn't get a new hand.
Well, it's much.
He upgraded.
But you know what it is though is it's much more like Anakin's hand from after Episode 2. So a lot
That's
of people
true.
are like,
Yeah.
maybe it's a flashback to Anakin and R2 on Mustafar or something. And you don't know. It
Exactly.
might be.
It could not.
I doubt it,
easily
but it could be.
Yeah, I doubt it, but could be.
Yeah. And so
I'm just very curious about it.
we talked about they released what's the new names for the Empire and
The First Order and the Resistance.
yes.
Cool.
But now,
So
like
there's
I don't
very
know,
cool.
the First Order might just be like the elite group of like Kylo Ren soldiers.
Okay.
Like headed up by the Chrome Trooper. I don't know. It could be.
And that one shot in the second trailer with the stormtroopers turning around and there's someone like behind them on top, like just standing there with the flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the
On
emblem.
a snow planet with like black TIE fighters and
Mm.
everything about it. That's
There's
like,
so
every
much-
shot. Every shot in the trailer you can like analyze and go through and be like, what the hell is this?
Well, we
What's that?
we all watched it, but the one Steve you found the first and second trailer together.
Actually,
Yeah,
Bobby
really
sent
good.
me
You
that.
found that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bobby
Yeah.
sent us that one. I had to save that because it's amazing. Like I wanted that trailer to be the trailer.
Yeah,
Like the first one
Them
was
together,
like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong, I love the first, the first one and the second one, separate like that. The second one fucking blew my mind. It just got me so excited. But when I watched
Them together,
the
though.
two
yeah.
together like that, I don't know who the hell put that together, but kudos. It's
Yes,
amazing.
Thank you.
Because like just the way that they set everything up, and then boom, like the Millennium Falcon, like with the
Right.
with the theme,
Yeah.
and then it's still the theme's still playing, and then it's doing like the scene from the other trailer where it's
Right,
they're
going
flying
into
through
the-
the down Star Destroyer,
Into the
like
Super Star Destroyer's
like, God
engines,
damn it.
yes.
Because it flowed so well. Like
It
'cause
flowed
all
so
probably,
well.
It probably is all from the same scene. So
if anyone who hasn't seen it, look it up.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
so
do
good.
yourself a favor.
I'm hoping that's the one that we see, before Age of Ultron.
What the mix
And
of them
the
all
mixed
together?
up- the
all
big
put
trailer.
together. It'll be
Get
cool
them all
to see
together.
Any of it on big screen.
Yes.
Just Star Wars on the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be great. And I have friends that don't even like Star Wars. Like my friend the other night was just like, "Man, I've never even liked Star Wars. That movie looks badass." It's just like, yes, it does.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
think
it
yeah,
does.
people that don't like Star Wars, like I said, now that it's
Yeah.
back and like
Yeah, this is the
There's gonna
perfect
be-
time to get into it. It's
there's
going
gonna
to
be a
explode.
lot more of Star Wars.
I
fans,
also think like people are expecting like some like awesome lightsaber duel. I don't think it's gonna be like an episode. I don't think it's gonna be like a prequel lightsaber duel. If you know what I mean. I think it's gonna be like heavy-handed and like not very
Yeah.
professional
Well,
technique.
Didn't you
and-
say someone
Wait
was
a
like?
minute, isn't well you can go ahead.
Yeah,
but
Well,
I was
sorry.
gonna say,
Was-
you
was
saying
it-
the same thing.
you that was like, who said someone was like it's called Star Wars? So then there, like there needs to be. Like,
That's what what's his face? That's what the director Gareth Edwards said about the prequel. He was like, "It's Star Wars. No one's ever done a war movie."
it was about Rogue One, right?
Yeah, Rogue One, no lightsabers is the mandate. And it's supposed to be
That's good.
like a gritty war film.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
That would make
Also-
sense, though. It really
Yeah.
would.
A rated
Yeah.
R Star Wars war movie would be
Awesome.
so fucking incredible.
Yes, it would.
And Disney's never gonna let it happen. But that's
They
I'll,
might have to
I'll
put
take
that.
a PG
Yeah.
war movie
Yeah.
in the Star Wars universe, I suppose.
A heavy, a really close rated R PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
Isn't someone from the raid though doing a lot of like the
Yeah, the
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 3D,
choreographer
yeah.
from
Choreographer.
the raid movies are supposed to be choreographing the
So
fight
maybe-
scenes.
And
Yeah.
Mad Dog
Yeah.
and what's his face,
Yeah,
the assassin dude from the second one, are
Yeah.
playing character. I think they're gonna.
That's awesome.
I don't know what
Mad
they're
Dog's
playing,
awesome.
So I mean, that sparked my
But
curiosity
doesn't
too
that
of what the
mean-
fight
yeah,
scenes are going to look like.
Shouldn't the fight scene be really intricate? Then maybe it will be. Like
They
a
might
little
they
more-
might be a
I
little
don't
more
think the
fast
lightsaber
paced than
duels
you
will.
think. You don't want like a fast paced lightsaber.
I mean,
would you
I'd
use
love
them?
it. I
I
love the
mean, if you
lightsaber duels
have,
in the
like,
prequels.
Mad
I just
Dog-
don't think they're going to be because the heroes with lightsabers are not going to be Jedi. They're not trained or anything. They just have lightsabers. And then Kylo Ren is. I mean, the thought is that his lightsaber's either found and it's a relic, or he built it himself and it's not exactly looking good.
Right.
It's kind of a shit lightsaber. So the theory is that Kylo Ren has no official Sith training or anything, and that the heroes in the battle won't have any official training. So it's going to be more of like a,
Yeah.
like if me and you were to get into a lightsaber duel.
Yes, exactly.
But see, my problem with that.
Vroom vroom.
Except we've watched these movies a whole lot, so
My problem
Yeah.
with that if you're gonna have like Mad Dog and all the choreographers from the raid, there's really no other situation in Star Wars where they're really gonna be using those,
For
using
the
that.
shootouts and
Well, the shootouts, but they're not going to be like
just
intricate
hand-to-hand.
battles.
We're not going to see like that epic kitchen fight scene that
Like,
was
because
in
they're
like
just
the Raid
like
2 and
soldiers. They're
stuff.
not going to have intricate hand-to-hand
Soldier.
combat. I feel like the only people that would be the Jedi and
Well,
Sith
I also-
fighting each other.
I know there are characters from or people from the raid in the movie. I think
Yeah.
that they're supposed
Right.
to be playing like bodyguards or something, so they might have something to do.
Yeah, maybe.
There might
I
be
don't
some
know.
pretty sweet.
We'll see.
Some
I
pretty
just,
sweet
I just don't
fight.
think it would
you
make
know.
sense if you have like John Boyega who like just found out what a lightsaber is versus like Kylo Ren who's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like digging shit out of the ground and saying he's Darth Vader and like
And then all of a sudden
and,
they
like,
have
he's, like,
they both
flipping around.
Yeah,
and
they
not-
both know what they're doing. All of a sudden,
Yeah. So that it would be
see.
cool. It would be cool to see from like episode 7 where they are to like by the end of the trilogy, like where they get to. That'd be really cool
Yeah.
to watch because that
Oh,
I thought that was
absolutely.
the coolest part of Jedi was Luke Skywalker walking into Jabba's palace and the guards come up to him and he's just like. Fun fact: Luke Skywalker chokes a bitch in Return of the Jedi. He's a Jedi and he's just dark side straight up choke you up.
I
Straight
like
up
it.
choke you.
Straight
Straight
up.
up choke ya.
People don't realize how close Luke was to the dark side in Return of
was.
the Jedi. And then he killed Vader. He cut off Vader's hand out of anger.
Yeah,
He was
Anger
close.
leads to
the
hate.
Emperor really got to him.
What were you gonna say, Tony?
What?
When I was like
He just
Oh,
did.
I said it.
that was
about
it?
the
The raid.
The raid.
the raid stuff.
Yeah, because that's what I read. Like when I read that, well before even the first trailer came out, I got really, really excited because those the raid fight
I still
scenes
haven't
are
seen those. You guys just
unbelievable.
rave about them.
Dude.
Though.
Oh my god, they're really,
love
really
the
the
good.
great
best
movies.
martial arts movies
Yeah.
probably
Mhm.
I've ever seen.
I couldn't even tell you what
I
they're
do wanna
about,
see
to tell you
them.
the truth. Just the fight scene.
That's how I feel about it too.
They're
Like
I mean,
I knew at the time, but I don't know.
something
I've watched
happens.
them enough to know what they're about now, but
Gangsters.
But you can clearly
But
tell
you don't
that
really
the
need
fight-
to.
It's all about the
Cops.
fighting.
Yes,
That's the
you
entire
don't.
movie.
You could give a
But
shit
basically,
about the
the entire
story.
movie is fighting. It's not like the fighting is in the story. Like
Yeah.
the story is the fighting.
It might as well be called fighting. The movie.
It's just
Like,
basically there's crooked cops doing bad shit, so they're just the entire time.
it's
fighting
really
around
good,
in this
man. When we
building
get a
in the
chance
first one.
to, we'll,
Oh, I will,
let's-
yeah,
we
I will.
definitely watch it. But
The first one, they're trapped in a building. They just the entire movie is them just fighting their way out.
they're fighting
That's
their way.
it.
That's awesome.
There's
Well-
a fight with a girl that uses hammers. And
Oh
a
yeah,
dude
that's in
with
the
Oh, it was
second
cool
one.
as
That's
shit.
awesome as shit.
Just wait.
But Mad Dog in that one.
Let me ask you guys this: the one scene in the second trailer where Luke's like, "My sister has it," and it's like a lightsaber being handed off. Would you say that that's Leia handing off a lightsaber?
I think
to-
I think it is Leia receiving the lightsaber.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
You
I
think
thought-
so?
I thought it
Because
was.
Then who the hell's giving it to her?
Well,
that's like a
it's
woman-
an
that looks like a
alien.
woman's
It's an
hand.
alien. It's a yellow
Oh, is it?
skinned alien. But I think it is Lupita Nyong'o is playing a CGI character codenamed Rose.
Ooh.
No one knows what the real name is. I think it's that character. She's the character that they go to. I think they bring the lightsaber to her, maybe, but she's the one who does the backstory of Luke. She like tells the kids the flashback.
Oh, okay.
I think.
You know,
None of this is confirmed.
I've always wanted. I've always wanted to
Disclaimer.
like.
This is not.
Yeah. We should probably mention that.
Yeah,
I think
Not
people know
disclaimer.
that we're just
But-
simply
Don't know what the hell I'm talking
speculating.
I've always wanted to read outside of the movies, but I just like there's so much shit that I never even know where to begin to pick something up or
What do you mean, books?
what I
Likewise?
should read.
Like books and comics
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Well, like that's the legends. Like, well, now they're legends.
Yeah.
The old expanded universe. It got to be like so dense. That's why they had to get rid of it. Like they had to wipe
Yeah.
it clean because it was too much to
Keep up
deal
with.
with. You can't make movies and have
Exactly.
all
that shit.
conflicting
yeah.
continuity. But now they kind of like rebooted it.
Did they?
And they started off with A New Dawn, which was about the character from the animated show Rebels, and then they put out Tarkin, which was about Grand Moff Tarkin.
Mm-hmm.
And they're about to put out Aftermath, which is about the battle after the Battle of Endor. That comes out in like August.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, then they have all the new comics too.
And then,
Yeah.
in September they're dropping like there's like 20 books coming out in one day, and it's all like all that.
So like Lando's gonna have one.
leading up to Force Awakens.
So much.
There's so-
There's a lot of homework to do.
September 4th
So much
is
stuff.
when all the merchandise gets released. Toys. They're doing Midnight Madness all over the place.
Really?
I'd love to go.
Oh, let's do it.
God, there's.
Kristen can't come into work tomorrow. I'm going to buy toys at midnight.
It makes me. I mean, this all makes me happy just because, like I said, Star Wars. It's just
Star Wars.
It's
Because
Star Wars.
It's
because
back,
Star
and
Wars.
but it's so awesome. Like
Yeah.
they're doing it because they know what the fans want, and they're doing it. Like when you saw that at the Star Wars Celebration, like they just that's all they were about. Like this is for you.
Yeah.
We know what you want, and we're doing it for you. And it's
you
just
heard
like
J.J. Abrams say it. He talks a lot about the responsibility of making a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
And it sounds ridiculous because it's just like a bunch of fans, but it is like you have a responsibility to the fans that have been.
exactly.
The Star Wars fandom has had dark times like few other fandoms.
Well, I was gonna tie
Yeah.
in that like.
It's so
Oh
dark.
yeah.
I could only wish I felt the same way about the Ninja Turtles movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait, you mean you're not getting excited about Tyler Perry being cast as Baxter Stockman?
Yeah.
You're in the dark times right
that's
now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
This is like your episode
This
one.
is- yeah.
take
This is Jar Jar Binks.
take how you
right
want,
now.
like
It might
how,
as well been all of Jar Jar Binks. Like,
Exactly.
how good it feels, like how good we feel about this Star Wars and everything that's coming out for it. Like,
yeah.
I do not feel 1 ounce of any
Of excitement and
of that. Of
enthusiasm.
any of that.
Wait 15 years and maybe you'll get one.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I mean, you never know. Like, they're
By the
probably
time you're 40, you'll have a decent Ninja Turtles movie out.
Yeah. And you're
I
gonna
mean,
be like,
there's
"Finally."
great. I mean, the new cartoon, I love it. It's great. There's great elements to like Ninja Turtles still, and the comics are amazing. But it's just the movie. That's all.
Yeah.
What is the
But-
new cartoon doing? I haven't.
What do you mean
seen-
doing?
Like, what is it all about?
I mean, they add like old villains and new villains, but I mean, that's why I like it. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the animation. Some people don't, but it's fun. You know what I mean? But they bring in.
It's
They
definitely
brought in
different.
the Rat King. They brought in
Sweet.
Slash and like everything. So
Slash.
yeah, the comics do too. So and the comics are they're dark actually. I mean,
That's
we all know
That-
about
yeah.
the Donatello
I would like
thing.
to.
What
But the
happened to him?
comics-
I
Didn't he
don't
get
know what
like
happened.
his shell broken?
yeah,
or
I
something?
No, he died. Well, he died. Quotations. He got
Yeah.
shot by I think Rocksteady.
Go ahead, Rocksteady.
Come on, Rocksteady. All this time, you,
But yeah, no, the you
Could've
should. The
just shot him.
comics are great. They.
you mean wait? In the comics, they're not bulletproof.
Exactly. Yeah.
Worst part of the whole movie.
Turtles can.
Oh, we're bulletproof. Oh, okay. Why?
What are you guys talking about?
The movie.
In the Ninja Turtles movie, these
The-
guys
the-
with
the
machine
new
guns
one.
start shooting at the turtles, and all of a sudden they're like,
That-
"Oh, look,
I've
we're
never-
bulletproof."
Never
Yeah.
heard of it. Don't know what you're talking about.
As far as Sony's concerned, that
I
movie
will
never
never
existed.
watch that movie in my entire life. I'm never going to.
Well, it finally answered when we saw pictures of the Foot Clan when they were shooting, and we're like, "What? How are they supposed to deal with the fucking machine guns?" And the all the Foot Clan have automatic rifles. Like, what are they gonna do? Oh, they're bulletproof. That,
I'm not
Oh,
watching it.
okay.
Problem
How do we
solved.
get around this?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, they're already mutants, so let's make them breathe.
Tough skin.
it was the ooze. Yeah.
There's something in the ooze that makes them. Ugh.
God
but-
damn it, that movie didn't
Anywho.
make any fucking sense. Sorry.
But Star Wars is not going to be bad.
Exactly.
No,
It's
I just
not.
know it.
It's
I
not.
feel it in my
Yeah.
bones.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
you know it's
right.
not.
It's gonna be right.
I know it more than I've ever known anything.
We simply can't. They are like I just read
the irony
something
of
the
this
other
is
day.
it's gonna come out and it's gonna be like the worst movie ever, and we're all just gonna be so crushed.
It's one of those where the trailer is amazing, but that's the only good
What if
part.
it's-
Gotcha.
It's like so bad that like they just like scratch the plans for like the entire universe
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
like,
they're like-
Star Wars
goes
canceled.
to
Yeah.
shit.
Just go back and delete this episode.
Disney's like, here, George, you can have it back.
Then we just pop in Jedi power battles and cry.
Yep. Basically.
Did you-
remembering the
We'll
good
just start
times.
playing the pod racer game.
Yes.
I bought that pod racer
So did
game.
I.
'cause
So
was
did I.
like, episode 1,
Yep.
gotta get every scrap
Right.
of info I can.
Yep.
My mom got me a Darth Maul action figure like the day they released and like brought it to me when I got picked up from school. I was like, yeah.
Yay.
Darth Maul.
I still have, I was in like senior year of high school and I have like every action figure from the first series of episode 3, guys.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
awesome.
it's like the whole Jedi Council.
Do you know where they are? You have the.
I did. They're still
Okay.
in the boxes too.
Ooh. Good
Not
call.
worth
You
much,
knew what
I'm
you were
sure.
doing.
Yeah, they're probably not worth that.
I'm sure they're not
Still
worth much.
cool.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm gonna do.
That's all that matters.
for
It's all
episode
about how much
7.
they're worth.
Bet your ass I'm gonna buy all the episode
Oh yes,
7. action
episode
figures.
7. I'll be like, beep. All of it.
Yep.
You're gonna ring it up
Money
yourself.
spent. Money.
They're,
Yeah.
making some, they're making some cool Black Series ones too.
Well, I guess
Oh,
you could ring it
yeah.
up yourself in self checkout.
Oh well. Just having a whole entire.
Only
cart.
have 3 carts. Just dump the cart out. He takes up the whole
Did
bag
I break
wheel.
it? Did I break the machine?
I think I broke it.
Oh my god.
Much excitement. Much
Yeah,
excitement.
I did read something the other day that said like they're like already estimating just on like pre-sales and shit alone that this movie's gonna make
It's gonna be
at
bonkers.
least
Every
$500
record
million.
we've ever had.
Yeah, it'll
is
break.
gonna be
It's gonna
Oh,
destroy
At
every.
least $500 million. Fucking these.
fucking.
I mean, just in
Iron
like
Man 3 made
just
$1
in the
billion
pre.
point
No, I'm
three.
talking about just in the pre-sales
Oh,
alone.
pre-sales. Oh.
It's
Oh,
it's
pre-sales
gonna do that. Yeah, that's what
I
they're
will be
predicting.
at the first showing.
I
Oh,
will
I
be
don't care
too.
if it's
There's
9
no
in the
way I'm not. Wow.
Thursday night, whatever the first showing is, I'm gonna be at.
I'm
And
probably
be at
gonna-
the biggest fucking theater I can find. I hope they play it.
If anybody
At
needs
the
me, I'll be
Senator.
at the theater all day Christmas. All day Christmas Day.
If they play it in the big theater at the Senator Theater, I might see it there because that's where I saw
That'd
the
be
special
interesting.
editions in the theater.
Mm.
But I'm not gonna do the VIP section. It's gonna have to be the IMAX, if anything.
Probably.
It's gonna have to be.
Yeah.
I want my chest to rattle when the Millennium Falcon spins around
yeah.
and shit.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just
came.
where's December?
So I'm thinking
Way too far away.
Tony's thinking.
we buy that first night tickets, and then
And-
we buy tickets for the following day.
No, I was gonna say
actually-
the
I was
following
actually thinking
showing.
about this driving over here.
Yeah, like
The fo-
just
well,
the first
driving
two
over
Yeah,
here
we're
ones.
today.
probably going to be long enough to miss the next showings that night. I might have to go the next day.
On the way over here, I'm like, you know what? If they want to go see Star Wars and they want to buy tickets to like the 7 o'clock on Thursday show, that'll definitely be the second time I've seen it that day. Because I'm seeing it. You're not going to be able to ask me to wait. That's not fair.
Oh no.
Thursday.
Oh, definitely not.
7 o'clock.
I'm thinking
That's
like
it's a
the-
take off work kind of day for me, for real.
I'm
So, like,
thinking
when,
of.
wait, what are the earliest times they do it now?
I think
on
it's
Thursday?
like 8. I think 8 is the
I
earliest.
think
They
yeah.
do like 11 a.m. now.
On a Thursday?
Yeah, dude.
Well, I don't know how it is
They're
on.
getting
Like, well, I don't know how it's
They're
gonna be for
moving it-
Christmas.
So next is going to be Wednesday. That movies are coming out.
I mean,
They do already do sometimes.
I don't think that early on Thursdays.
There's no way.
I
mean, you're talking about Christmas Eve.
Midnight. I kind of don't like how they're not.
Don't do it at midnight.
The midnight showings were the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
And you had to like fight to get into those.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, it takes out the.
So we do the first showing if they're that early, and then do the midnight showing, and then do the next showing the next day.
sleep in our cars.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking like just.
Ask for a sleeping bag for Christmas.
No, I mean, I was just thinking like we buy that literally the first 3 shows and just stick around in the theater the whole time. Like, no, we're good. We're
I'm
gonna
cool with
just.
that.
If you need us, we'll be
I'm
here.
gonna sit
Yeah.
right
We
here.
could just do a
Like
24-hour.
the people come in to like clean.
showing
Like,
of
well, we
this.
got this. We'll help you out.
We'll just set up
Well,
a
we-
sleeping
here's what
bag
we should do.
in between the movies, sleep through maybe one of the movies, and then just.
No, I'm not sleeping
continuously
through any
24
movies.
hours.
I'm on this. We're gonna buy tickets to the first showing at the IMAX in White Marsh.
Okay,
Yes.
then we're
We're
gonna.
gonna see it. Then we're going to buy tickets to the next 2 shows in the Towson VIP section.
Okay.
So we can drive to Towson, and then the next 2 times we see it, we'll at least be in that comfortable ass lazy boy
Right.
Okay.
with
Okay.
waiter service and
Take
a
a
bar.
nap.
Plan
Okay.
made.
Boom.
All right.
You're welcome, you guys.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What about the?
It's a lot of fucking
isn't
money.
The theater down in Arundel.
Great.
Is the Arundel Mills Theater that good? I don't know. I
No,
haven't
they don't
been there
have
in a long
lazy
time.
boys and
No,
waiter
they
service
they
and a
don't.
bar.
It's I mean it's not bad. It's a really big theater,
Okay.
and the seats are I think in my opinion better than a lot. But
So yeah, then
as
White
far as the
Marsh-
VIP goes,
White Marsh and then VIP. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
we own it.
Set.
We own it.
And then-
Ready, set, go.
And
I
then
wonder
we
when
can do
they-
the one
oh,
over here,
man.
too.
We're just gonna go to every theater that it plays in.
Yeah,
In
we
the-
might as
in a
well.
10-mile radius.
We might as
There
well
are
just
20-mile
start
radius.
traveling. Yeah,
Let's do 50, just to be
A
safe.
mini road trip just to see Star Wars.
that works for me.
So
Okay.
do you think they'll do another Fanboys movie?
I don't know.
I think they might.
I don't think they will.
Eventually.
You hope that they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I do too because that movie
I
was
do too.
awesome.
I think maybe after the second
But
movie, maybe they'll do one.
we'll see.
Let's hope.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up on it. I'd rather get
Yeah,
my hopes up
they
on the
might.
actual Star Wars.
No,
movies.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I think they might.
It
They
would
might
be,
try.
It would be interesting.
I'll go break into Skywalker Ranch with you if you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can
Bobby
do it
will
for real.
himself.
Yeah, we can do it for real.
I bet you I could get in. If you're just one man,
But then
just
you might have to
walk
they-
in like you own the
If
joint.
they do the movie like that, they'll probably just walk in and George Lucas will just be sitting there. He'll be like, you need to head down to Disney, guys.
It's not here.
It's not here
Yeah.
anymore.
It's no longer
Good luck.
me.
And then George
Yeah,
Lucas just joins them to go to
didn't
Disney.
get the memo.
Could you take me there?
Can you fly me there? And I know you have a Millennium Falcon of your own. That'd be cool as shit.
Fuck yeah.
A lot to look forward to, guys. I can't
Oh my
wait.
gosh, yeah. There's
Very
so much we
excited.
didn't even touch
I'm
on.
fucking excited.
Much excited.
We didn't even talk about the Joker and how stupid he looks with those tattoos.
We'll get to that.
Dude.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Let's.
Just
Well,
tattooed
how
on
about
my
how about we
forehead.
don't? We'll just end it
Yeah.
on a good note.
Yeah. Let's just never talk.
I
want
to end it on the Joker has the word damaged in girly cursive written across his forehead.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Hopefully
Okay.
Harley Quinn did it.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Star
I
Wars.
don't know. Yeah, Star
well,
Wars. Okay.
Star Wars.
How about that Tyler Perry, huh? All right. See you later, guys.
Perry.
Until next time. See ya.
Goodbye.
The day is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.